Katie, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is always down below. I post beauty, lifestyle, and painting types of videos, and just so much more. Honestly, my channel is kind of unpredictable. I do whatever I kind of feel, but that's like my main focus. And today I'm going to be sharing my Pan Palette update. I honestly don't remember what number we're on, maybe 7 or 8. I can't remember. I haven't filmed an update for this in a couple months just because I had nothing exciting happening with this palette, so I was kind of over it. And honestly, I don't have too many exciting updates for this update, and I think this will be my last update before the finale, just because I don't anticipate I will have enough exciting updates at the end of this month and early December to give you another update. So this will probably be my last one before I do the finale and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get right into it. If you missed any of my former updates, I will link them all down below. I can also link the other projects I'm currently doing and ones I've done in the past. If you're really into panning videos and you want to see everything I've done panning wise, I'll also link those. But yeah, first I'm going to show you my palette. The last time I did an update was just a couple months ago. I feel like I had very steady progress and I was almost done with a couple of things. But yeah, and then this is what my palette is looking like right now. There we go. So I now have 11 fully panned shades. I have pan currently in one, like I've hit pan in one shade, if that makes any sense. And this one I'm probably close with, but I don't use it. And this one I'm definitely not close with. And then these two I took out because they were just terrible, patchy, gross shades. So I guess my newest update I can update you guys on is that I used up Cool Taupe, which if any of you know, this has been a long time coming for me. This has been something I've been dying to do for months now. And I finally hit pan on it the other day, literally 10/20/2020. How perfect is that? Honestly, when I saw that I hit it on 10/20/2020, I was like, that was meant to be. Yeah, as you guys know, I've used up literally almost this full row. Well, I probably won't use up those 3 shades, but we'll get to that. I used up Cool Taupe, which I was super excited about. And then I think my last update before this one, I hit pan on Terracotta, which was in the end of July, which is crazy to think about. I think that's the last thing I did with that palette. But I'm super excited to have Cool Taupe out of my collection. I started hating it towards the end. I really didn't like it. If you've seen any of my like ready-me's, or I think I might have used this palette in my, well, at least for that one shade, in my recent fall makeup. So I can link that down below. I was so sick and tired of that shade. I felt like it was super patchy. I always felt like I didn't love the cool toned shade of it. I tend to like more warmer, neutral tones in my crease. That's just kind of my vibe. That's just how I feel. But I am super excited to get that out of my collection. And I originally decided in the beginning of the year I was going to pan this just because I don't love this palette as much as I did when I first got it. And I just really wanted to get it out of my collection, and Lorac isn't my favorite brand, and I do know they're on the sketchy list for cruelty-free status, and as you know, I'm trying to be cruelty-free. It's definitely a work in progress and everything and stuff, but I guess I'll give you my goals and everything because I don't really have much progress. Dark brown I haven't really used, but I did hit pan on it a couple months ago, and I'm close on Amethyst and Dark Mocha, but I definitely don't think there's major things to be happening there because I never use those shades. Will I use those shades? It's pretty much unlikely, but I guess my goals, I don't know, I don't really have stern goals with myself because I'm always like, if I get towards the end of the year, I feel like I've used up all the shades I ideally want to use up. And this year specifically, I feel like I don't have strict goals because if I literally don't use up any of these shades by the end of the update, this palette is still going. I have dark brown in literally every palette I own practically, or almost every palette. And these 2 shades are just not shades I really strive to have. And this palette is getting on the older side. I got this in 2017, I think maybe end of 2016. So it's definitely getting on the older side. It's definitely not my oldest palette in my collection, but it's definitely on the older side. But yeah, I guess my goals would be to attempt to use these two shades, even if it's just once or twice by now in the finale. But it's definitely not going to be like, you must use this or else kind of thing. I'm never like that with panning. I never like to constrict myself or restrain myself with this, but I definitely do want to at least attempt to even use dark brown in my like brows. I done that a couple times and I did like the outcome of it, but I'm not even sure. But the other shades, if I pan on them, great. If I don't, I don't care, kind of thing. And I feel like this update isn't going to be like super in depth or super like, yeah, so much progress to be made kind of update. I feel like it's not going to even be a long update, so I apologize if this is on the shorter side for videos and stuff. But definitely, I just want to at least try to use this palette as much as I can. I have been slacking off a little bit because I just haven't been into it as much, and I do have a palette in my roulette pan. If you guys watched that video, you know I have one in there, so I've been using that. And then I've been doing a 1 month one palette to pick up the slack with this, just because I wanted to still be like panning something, even if I'm not intentionally panning it, and using more of my shadows. And that's like a fun way for me to do it. And for that, I'm using the Tartelette Toasted, so that's been a fun thing for me and stuff. But yeah, I guess my basic goals are to at least try to use these shades and stuff, but I'm not gonna like force myself too much. I think I would like to use at least dark brown 3 times. I'm setting really like lenient goals on myself because I don't want to force myself to use this, and I'm kind of over it at this point. And this palette will be retired by the end of the year for sure. But those are pretty much all my updates and stuff. I feel like I don't have too much to say, just because, you know, all the shades I did care about I've already used up. Like I said, we have 11 fully pans, 1 current pan, and then 2 other ones that we really could go either way. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video and this Project Pan Palette update. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. My project pan will either be up before or after this. I can't really decide. I'm filming all these videos today, but I don't know the orders that they're going up in. But yeah, that definitely will be a more exciting video for you guys. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you're panning down below, for whether if it's a pan the palette, products you're panning, skincare, makeup, whatever it may be. Let me know down below, because I love always hearing about panning, and I love watching panning videos. If you make them, or even if you're doing it on Instagram, let me know down below. I love searching through the panning hashtag. It's like one of my favorite things. And yeah, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.